What is cracking, folks? It is I, CFK Kuro, here to bring you some more TEW 2016 WCW. It lives again. I realized I forgot to change my location, but that's besides the point. Tonight on Monday Nitro, it is the go-home show to February's New Blood Rising. Tonight we have Mark Jindrak taking on Sabu in singles competition. We have a tag team match. Rey Mysterio and Booker T taking on their opponents for this Sunday's New Blood Rising, Ken Shamrock and Bryan Adams, in tag team action. We have Sean O'Haire taking on Pride in one-on-one action, the final match in Sean O'Haire's gauntlet before he gets to the World Heavyweight Champion Wrath at New Blood Rising in the main event. We have Romeo taking on BG James, the second in a two-part series between both tag teams who will be in the triple threat, along with Pride and Envy, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, to decide who will be the WCW World Tag Team Champions at New Blood Rising. We have Wrath taking on Jason Jett in singles competition, an exhibition match surely to be one-sided. And in our main event, we have a six-man tag team match between Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett, and AJ Styles against Sting, Diamond Dallas Page, and Air Paris. Now, let's us get on to the show. The show starts with the match between Mark Jindrak and Sabu. It ends in 5:49 by pinfall when Mark Jindrak hits a mark of perfection after Fit Finlay running in and attacking Sabu. All right. We head backstage to see AJ Styles, Ric Flair, and Jeff Jarrett again looking at the monitors, watching the matches ahead. They talk about their upcoming match tonight as well as their matches this weekend. AJ Styles in the triple threat match for the television championship, involving himself, the current champion CM Punk, and his former tag team partner Air Paris. Additionally, they talk about how last week went down. Of course, AJ Styles saying he almost had Diamond Dallas Page, but that cheater got one over on him. Yada yada yada. And then Ric Flair just did what was best, which is intervene to protect the prospect. You know, Ric Flair's like, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man, but you got to beat the man in the middle of the ring. And you can't beat the man if... Woo! Jeff Jarrett is upset about the recent happenings. He feels that they should be able to beat up a bunch of old-timers, no offense, Rick, in Sting and Diamond Dallas Page. And that particularly Air Paris is nothing but a scrub. So why is he even involved in these matches? He's nowhere on our level of chosen, natural, and phenomenal. All right. Anyways, now you got a match. Let's go ahead and take out these slap nuts. And Ric Flair is contemplating about what Jeff Jarrett was just saying. About they should be able to take down those old timers. Especially with the odds are even. Well, I guess Ric Flair is kind of really old, but whatever. Lillian Garcia is interviewing Booker T and Rey Mysterio ahead of their match tonight. Rey Big says he's excited to partner with Booker T, former champion. Feel like it's big time right now. Himself being the United States champion, he has his match this Sunday against Bryan Adams for the U.S. Championship, and he will face off against him today in this tag team match. Booker T is more important, talking about finally getting done with DiBiase. He's done with it, sick of him, and once Shamrock is gone, there ain't nobody left that could even stand close to toe-to-toe with Booker. So, DiBiase, are you ready to lose your crowning prospect? Are you ready? Can you dig that? Can you dig it? Sucker! Backstage, Pride and Lust are walking down a hallway when Wrath walks up in front of them. Blocks their path. It basically says, Pride, don't forget you have a match tonight, and I expect you to win. All right. Pride's, looking all like, yeah, I didn't expect you to win. But Lust's kind of like, relax. Relax, tranquilo. And about that had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Rey Mysterio Jr. and Booker T drew with Shamrock and Bryan Adams when the match descended into chaos after the entirety of the $1 Million Corporation stormed the ring. Booker did great. Rey did great. Shamrock is a bit hurt. He has chronic back pain from a match over in Japan because he's on a exclusive pay. His contract got messed up. And he signed a deal to tour, and he was like, "Oh, I'm leaving you guys." But I'm like, "What? But you're a freelancer." He signed a deal. Anyways, afterwards, DiBiase and Shamrock continued to beat down. Not DiBiase and Shamrock. Shamrock and Palumbo. DiBiase is saying, "Booker T, we make certain that our investments have the highest chance of turning a profit. Good luck with your match on Sunday, because you're going to feel this beatdown for a while." And they, I don't know, powerbomb. Palumbo power bombs him, then Shamrock hits him with put him in a cloverleaf or something. He's tapping out and whatnot. The franchise, Shane Douglas and Bam Bam are back. They basically accept the MIA's challenge for this Sunday's pay-per-view New Blood Rising for a 3-on-3 match. So it'll be Shane Douglas, Chavo Guerrero Jr., and Bam Bam Bigelow, the triple threat, taking on Hugh Morris, Lash LaRoe, and Van Hammer of the Misfits in action. In a good match, Pride defeated Sean O'Haire in 11:30 by pinfall, illegally using the ropes for leverage. Using the rope for leverage, and also Sean O'Haire was distracted by, Sean O'Haire and the ref, both distracted by lust on the turnbuckle or something. Afterwards, Pride cuts a promo and basically says, "Sean, you ain't jack. You ain't jack compared to the man who's jacked. The perfect body, the slab of meat. Yeah, you suck. I rock. You suck some more." Lillian Garcia interviewing Lance Storm and Mike Awesome, who basically announced that they have the match this Sunday against the Boogie Nights. They've accepted it. And those bumbling idiots are going to know what it means to taste a true Canadian defeat. One that is swift, precise, and with a little added flair of muscle, with Mike Awesome just flexing in the background. The face team for tonight's main event, Sting, Diamond Dallas Page, and Paris are backstage getting prepared for the match later on tonight. Dallas basically says, "Hey Paris, kid, you're fine, you're good. All right, leave it to the veterans, me and Sting. We got this under control. You focus on what's important. You hit AJ Styles, you hit him hard, you hit him fast, you hit him so he feels it's Sunday, and then bada boom, you win your championship." Well, still CM Punk, but you get to that when you get to that. And Sting, you and me, we take down the old boy Ric Flair and the chosen dunce Jeff Jarrett tonight. Just a precursor to what we're going to do Sunday. All right, and I know it's going to happen because it's what the people want. And Sunday, they're going out in a bang. Ooh. Decent match. BG James defeated Romeo in 7:28 with a quick roll-up. Eagle Skipper was at ringside trying to hit BG James with like a weapon, but BG James rolls in the ring, Romeo's distracted by the whole commotion running around trying to attack his opponent and gets caught in the roll-up. They run out. BG James and Conan basically said, "You losers don't stand a chance. We're taking those belts. You don't have an opportunity to beat Pride and Envy. But the live crew are the live crew. How you doing? You ain't nothing but a bunch of new youths trying to be too cool, but you ain't, or something. I don't know." Greed, Gluttony, and Envy cut a promo about Hurricane backstage. Greed basically just says, Hurricane, you're a loser. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you. You're nothing but a freak in a mask. And then like Envy's like, what is that supposed to mean? It's like, I'm not talking about you, all right? Relax. And Greed's like, can you talk about me? Not Greed. Gluttony's like, can you talk about me? And he's like, no, Gluttony, you're not important enough. And Gluttony's just like, ooh, that hurt. In an extremely short match, Raph just kills Jason Jett with a super kick. Wow, Raph looking good. Ooh, afterwards, he cuts a scathing promo on Sean O'Haire. Says, you're not afraid of me? Well, you damn well should be afraid of me. I'm Wrath. I'm going to break you, destroy you, massacre you, and you are not going to be walking out as the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, because I am. Because nobody is better than the evilest of evil. Prepare yourself. Ooh. Backstage, Eric Bischoff basically, talks about the card for this Sunday. He's like, yeah, got tons of matches. We got announced. We have Team Canada versus the Boogie Nights. We have Ric Flair and Jeff Jarrett taking on Sting and Diamond Dallas Page in tag team action. We have the Misfits in action taking on Chavo Guerrero, Shane Douglas, and Bam Bam Bigelow. Triple threat. We have Fit Finlay taking on Sabu for the Uncensored Hardcore Championship. We have CM Punk defending his television championship against AJ Styles and Air Paris. We have Greed defending his Cruiserweight Championship against the Hurricane. We have Pride and Envy defending their tag team championships against the Live Crew and SoFly. We have Rey Mysterio Jr. defending his United States Championship against Bryan Adams. We have Booker T versus Ken Shamrock in a match, no disqualification match, where if Booker T wins, then Ken Shamrock is fired, and if Ken Shamrock wins, then Booker T must join the $1 Million Corporation. And in our main event, we have Wrath taking on Sean O'Haire for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. All right, so it's a packed match, packed card. All right, we have a pre-show too. I don't know what's on it yet. We'll figure that out. And then in the main event, in an exceptional match, AJ Styles has a fucking 87. Air Paris has a fucking 79. An exceptional match. Air Paris, Diamond Dallas Page, and Sting defeated Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett, and AJ Styles in 12:01 when Sting defeated Styles by submission with a Scorpion Deathlock. That's how we go off the air. 85 up in 28. Can I get a hells yeah? Can I get a Kappa yeah? What's this? Oh, Eddie turned face. Reno needs to learn how to sell. AJ is a star. Vito sells like crap. Well, he's not selling. Why is Norman Smiley having a negative effect on the morale when he is in the hospital with a tumor? I don't understand that. Anyway, we'll be right back with Thunder. Yes. Before I get to the show, I just want to point out something. A few episodes ago, my backstage rating was 98. It's now down to a 67 because bam, 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 bam. Hawk. Awesome. Hawk's already been suspended, but Mike Awesome and Bam Bam were in important storylines. If Bam Bam or Awesome are... Jeez, I was going to... If any of them pop, I guess tonight. No, not tonight. I can't have them pop tonight. They're not going to have matches tonight. I refuse to do that. But if they pop on the show on New Blood Rising, they're getting popped contract-wise. This is why I fired them in the first place. Anyway, I'll be right back. All right, we are with the final Thursday Thunder before WCW New Blood Rising. Show opens with a terrible match. Palumbo kills Aaron Aguilera with a torture rack. Afterwards, he is interviewed by Lynn Garcia, who asks him how he feels about the whole DiBiase Ken Shamrock being fired, Booker T joined the $1 Million Corporation thing. He basically says he's not worried about it. Shamrock can carry himself. The only reason why Booker T beat me because he got lucky. Other things going on in my mind that day. If it ever happened again, I definitely beat him. Definitely beat him very easily. I'm pretty strong. Yeah. If Booker T joins, well, I guess we'll have to do a little bit of hazing. Kiwi Maritado have a match. Crowd was kind of dead from the opener, so it wasn't that great. Maritado wins. Afterwards, he is interviewed by Lillian Garcia about his opinions. He's like, look, all right, DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, he's got plans, all right? Shamrock, yeah, I was the guy who found Shamrock, found what looked around where I could find, get in contact with him, I sent him the money. Yeah, it was kind of my idea. Not entirely. I mean, Mr. DiBiase, he's the one who funds all of this. And me and my FBI, we're just enforcers, But DiBiase, he's got a backup plan. He's always got a backup plan. When you got money, you got ways to make that money go places. Places far and wide. Sometimes places you wouldn't expect it to make it. Sometimes right underneath your noses, alright? So, this Sunday, whether or not Ken Shamrock wins or loses, Ted DiBiase is going to make a profit off of it. I guarantee you that. Alright. James Storm, Chris said, I'm supposed to change her gimmick. Come out for the match tonight with kimono by the side. She is dressed in cowgirl garb. Yeah. They have the match against anyone above average, which anyone above average win with an above average power bomb. Kaz and Yang Yang, however, come out mid-match and start chastising James Storm and trying to yell at Kimono to tell her to follow them. Afterwards, they have a whole little, the Young Dragons are like, Kimono, you're with us. Come over here. And Kimono's like, nope, I'm with these guys. Storm and Harris are like, she's with these guys, America's Most Wanted. And it's getting tense. And J Mara's like, okay, we wanted something for the pre-show. This is the pre-show match. The Young Dragons against America's Most Wanted. Book it. Too much James Storm, too much Chris Harris. Yeah, that's fine. I gave him like 5 segments, which is way more than I really needed to do. But I didn't really have a plan for it to go anywheres. So kind of just went anywheres. Okay. No more additional issues. Thunder and Cass doesn't connect. Cares a little upside. Well, Arn, I trust in you. New Blood Rising 12. New Blood Rising 12. Why is New Blood Rising 12? New Blood Rising. Numerals. Why is 12? None. Oh, no, wait. I need years. So New Blood Rising 2002. All right, when we come back, it will be the night of the pay-per-view. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.